I'm going to attempt to, over the period of time here, make some videos on how to create a hydroponic operation on a scalable nature for in your home or if you have a small restaurant or business that you want to grow your own leafy greens or herbs. This is a basic starting point of the operation. Everything I'm going to show you is going to be able to be built on site by yourself, and I'll give you links and information on where to get specific items in order to make your own hydroponic lettuce farm, as we're going to call it. I'm going to create some terminology here that will be used throughout the videos. Number one is we're going to be talking about a rack, and this is the rack. It is again scalable. This one that I'll be building will be here in my own home, and the other thing about the rack is that you can scale it into modules of 4 trays, and that will become clearer as we work forward. The key factor that you need to remember in building the rack is you want to make that rack (29 inches) wide on the inside. That's critical for the insertion of a tray that will hold the water and floats to grow the vegetables in. The second thing is the height from the top of each tray, or the top of each level to the next level, and that is, you want it to be as close to 27 inches as you can. That's again for each level, 27 inches. You need to have, in this scalable operation, you need to have 2 shelves on the rack. This third shelf is in place to put the lights on. If you have more room, you can store things on top, but you need this in order to put the lights in. The reason for those exact measurements is that the lights have to be no more than 16 inches, no less than 16 inches from the top of from the lights to the top of the growing median for the leafy greens. The bottom level, you want to set it as high as needed in order to put your nutrient tray or your nutrient tank underneath. I will be putting in a 50-gallon poly barrel underneath this particular rack, and that's why the height is a little more than 24 inches, because that's what the size of this poly tank is, and it will set underneath the rack, and all the pump and control for the nutrient will be placed there. So we're going to take a pause here.